We have our first 2 players already set. Nephew going up against Oil King. We're going to go out there. I love the fact that the other teams are in there watching him play. DCQ sitting up there as well. NL, the order not revealed just yet, but we're going to get to it. I mean, I completely understand how Nephew is feeling right now, especially when you got your team on your back at this point, right?
Yeah.
And I love that UIU has really been kind of switching up, playing with that order, throwing DCQ first, and then putting NL in a smaller pressure position after, taking a few weeks off. I love that this team is getting to that. On the same side, Panda has still been in this kind of ambiguous float, not really able to lead the pack.
Sense. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But not falling too far behind to where they can't make a run back in the second half of the season.
One thing that's been absolutely consistent, though, in terms of formation is that they've thrown Punk into the fire more often than not in that anchor position for away. And then usually for the home side, they would counterpick with their strongest player, Punk, towards the end, right, to accumulate as many points. But going into it right now, again, I was going to say, Nephew's in a hot streak on offense, but now it's only a matter of time until Oil King actually busts out. Look, just pretty much the big equalizer, almost near even at health.
Yeah, man, Rashid is that kind of character, and I'm sure we've talked about this seasons before. Really does play well on the momentum. Feed trigger to get the punish, but not the full punish. The crush to follow up, the EX Parabellum, and getting real close to stun, but the round, it can be done, typically with a stun. Oh, no, oh, no. Oh, no. Side switch this time in favor of Oil King. Under pressure, sets out the V-trigger. What's the thought? Off the backboard. What's the guess? The low pressure into the ender. And it's really, once again, it's a snowball kind of effect when you're fighting a player. A character like Rashid with a player like Oil King.
Usually we actually got that from Nephew and Kolin before, but I feel like it's just not the same. That standing heavy punch is going to be doing great damage, and mostly the carry, right? Now we get to see this corner pressure, the forward throw. What happens afterwards, though? You're going to, start off with the fierce, then you lose your turn. You have to keep him contained. Yeah. Are you going to use back roundhouse the whole time, or are you going to get clipped instead? Oil King opting for the side trick. Man, that was actually quite tricky.
That was kind of sneaky. Oh, man.
I don't know if that was intentional. I genuinely do not know.
Even if it wasn't, I'm going to tell you right now, that could have been dangerous either way. You could have got hit by the tornado.
Yeah.
It was close enough to where it could have been a little too tricky to call.
If he had jumped over instead of going for a meaty, that would have been messed up.
That's
realize the timing.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I wouldn't even touch it.
I think he found a new setup, by the way.
Right? Just unlocked a new setup during SFL. Text to throw.
On the last season of Street Fighter 5, huh?
Oh, wow. Parabellum. Still trigger on the table for Kolin. CA was right there. Spins a bar. Trade doesn't get anything close enough to get the crouch short. Not close enough to make it count. Small scramble here. Dash up from Nephew.
God.
There's the forward throw. CA on the table.
But we also have trigger. There's the activation. I think he can build up a little bit more. You put him for guests for game scenario. Oil King takes it out on top. And I got to say, even though he went for the throw, that V-trigger one was still going to be closing in on Nephew.
You just got to watch out for the wall jumps.
Yeah, when he's in the corner.
If you can catch it with a button, then don't try to contest him because he's just going to keep doing it to get out the corner and try to get free hits.
Yeah, just back up. Just back up and play neutral.
Yeah,
you could beat him in a neutral.
Yeah, he can't play neutral, and he's just jumping a lot mid-screen, so you can watch out for those.
I'm going to tell you right now, Old Man Jenkins is definitely Oil King in this scenario because the trickery on display is really not. It's really hard to keep up with a character like Kolin now, man. Once again, this character has definitely been, tweaked in these later seasons to the point where it is a little harder to establish that neutral, right, to keep that momentum, especially against a character like Rashid, who's going to be all over the place, man.
It really is difficult, right? You're getting a lot of inconsistencies in regards to anti-airs. Granted, though, Oil King has not taken to the skies as much. And even when he does, he'll do something very, very difficult to track down. If it's like a wall jump right in the corner specifically, or he'll do like an instant air eagle spike, which he's known to do more often than not with meter or enhanced trigger. So we'll see.
I love the awareness on the spacing from that Parabellum. Big crush counter here. Gonna keep the momentum, and now the corner is in favor of Oil King. Big hit, big stun on the table, and this second game is not looking good for Nephew.
I think you're 2 throws away or a frame trap. Ooh, that's an opener, and the throw, he's baiting for it. Oil King is looking for a big opening or at least a big finish. Nephew now, back throw. This is so important.
Oh, gets the counter hit on top of that. I wonder what Oil King was doing. Looking good right now. Old tick throw. Getting real close to stun. Punishes the V reversal. Nephew stun right there. Right there. Crouching medium
My
kick's gonna
God.
be the bait, but we're still gonna get the round. And what a series from Nephew. Okay, big exhale. Take your time.
He's trying to get him all rope-a-dope, man. I'm telling you what, he's got him frozen in his tracks. He's close to revealing the secret identity. Can he unmask the killer? I got to say right now, Nephew has been doing a fabulous job of getting that comeback system going, or at least getting that comeback run going, I should say specifically.
The whip punish. Gets the
Neutral
stand.
jump.
Oh.
I love that safe jump setup, by the way. What a punish, knowing
the
full well
whip
that
punish.
Oil King was trying to fish out for a trigger activation. Oh, not quite stunned yet. The big escape.
Jump back. That could have been trouble. Still has a mix-up because the tornado is there. What a check right there. Oh, my gosh. Speaking of checks, crouching light punch.
Ooh.
Give me the EX Parabellum. Gonna make it count. Nephew with a demanding second game right there. 2 rounds straight.
You know, we always talk about this in other competitions when it comes to Nephew and how he performs, right? That first game is usually the information game for him. The way that he dissects. I will say, like, he was close to losing, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah.
But, man, once that comeback happens, it's a whole different set of calculations from Nephew.
Let's talk about what this means for Panda. Panda is, like I said, they've been floating in this little limbo right now. A 40-point game could give them a huge jump in the standings right now, which is really needed considering how well these teams and how close these teams are for contention. We're getting real close to playoff season, man.
Yeah. Just about a couple more weeks away. The anti-air is not there. I don't think maybe Crouching Fierce would have reached at that angle specifically. It's hard to tell.
You have to be
What an
careful
interruption.
versus a character like Rashid, man. That jump heavy punch, that neutral heavy, man, it really does.
It reaches so
Yeah,
far.
it reaches so far, and it tucks in his hitbox as well. Gets to throw. Oh, nice wake-up stand line kick. Stops the approach from Nephew, and here's that screen control coming back into play. Lots of trigger left. Take throw.
Yes, sir.
The whip punish after the bait. Nephew looking good.
Anti-air.
Tick throw. Back to the
throw.
corner.
Oh, he's keeping him grounded. No room for activation yet. Oil King
the
is looking
chase.
for it.
Oh, you got to hold this. Not going to be able to get out of there.
Oh, I love that. I love that option. No, he went for a parry.
Wow, what a brave check from Nephew right there. Gets the hit in that first round after a battle.
Relentless.
Woo,
This guy, Oil
that was
King.
a battle. That first round, game 3 between these two, a battle. Ooh, the counter hit confirmed. Nephew. It's getting dark. It's getting real dark, Nephew. Gets the throw.
Jeez. Watch the throw now.
Oh, no.
Watch the frame trap.
Mega Man jump to get out of there.
Bloop. Oh, my God.
The approach.
This is going to be leading to stun. If Nephew's not careful, just goes for the activation raw, but still, okay, no longer susceptible. Now it's all Oil King on the defensive end, keeping him locked down. Can he do it? Nephew has been doing this a couple times over in this set. Now he has to defend against the trigger. Forward throw, he's still alive, Steve. Hey!
And that's going to do it. And a slow removal of the headset from Nephew. Man, he's going to feel that going back to the bench. But it's okay. It's all right. You still got 2 more games. One of those is worth 20 points.